It's never been about the money. It's always been about the love of the game and the energy I gained from it. Money should be a side effect to what you love to do. And that's what I bring to the gym every single day, and that's what when I work with Sergio Oliva Jr. and other top guys and guys you don't even know, and David Hoffman. That's what I try to bring to the table. That energy and that thirst of where it's not just about, oh, I hope I do well. It's like you have to want success in the gym as much as you want to breathe. Okay? If you started suffocating in this room, you'd find every way to get out of here. You'd be knocking the doors down, yelling, screaming, breaking windows, whatever you got to do to live, right? That's what I brought to the gym. I don't know why this happened to me. It was a gift. I didn't have a choice. It's not about the stuff. I mean, I thought at one time it was about whoever had the most money and the most stuff, and the BMW and the Porsche, and the house on the East Coast and the house on the West Coast. I thought whoever had that was the winner. I gotta tell you, when I had the most stuff, I was not the most happiest as I am now. Sometimes when you have too much, you need to do less. You need to have less. And by having less stuff, I find things are much more clear for me now. Okay? I mean, God gave me a gift, as He gives us all gifts. And I think we're all good at something. We're all good at something, really good. And I think if you're really still, if you make yourself really still and quiet, which is hard to do in this day and age of social media, okay, Facebook and Instagram, but if you're really still and quiet, if you can be quiet for a half hour without, like, meditation, the answers will come. You know what to do. You really know what to do, as you did with your gym. Even if you make the wrong choice and do something that you think you should do, you get in this, life will spit you out and you get another chance. In the big scheme of things, if you make the wrong choice, big deal. I wish I had one more life. And if I had one more life, I'd be a pro golfer this time. I have no talent for golf, but I know I could do it if I believed as much as I do about bodybuilding. I could do it. I'm one of those kind of guys that believe I can do anything, okay? And it gets me in trouble, but I made a self-promise to when I was a little kid. I promised myself that I would never leave the gym a loser. I was playing football as a teenager. I never told anybody this, but this coach kicked me in the butt. I mean, back in the 70s, you could do this and you didn't go to jail, okay? But the coach, I was playing football, I was a middle linebacker, he goes, boom! He goes, Platz, you're nothing, you'll never be nothing. I'm like, my whole world, oh my God. My coach told me, Coach Smith told me I'll never be nothing. From that day forward, I made a promise that I will give it everything I got. I'm ready to die for what I had to succeed. I have to give it everything I got. That way I'm a winner no matter what. I don't know why I said that to myself, but I made that self-promise. Years later, 20, 30 years later, all of Coach Smith's kids, emails just came out. The internet just opened up and they said, are you the same Tom Platz that Coach Smith talks about? And I said, yes, I am, and tell him thank you very much for everything he's ever done for me, okay? So life offers you a lot of opportunities, even sometimes if it's devastation and terrible. Oh my God, death, and you lose your fiance, or your divorces. I went through all that stuff, okay? Those are the years I did best. In '81, my fiance got together with I never told anybody this before either, but she got together with my training partner. And I came home from the '80 Olympia and they're together. I'm like, oh my God. I was so hurt and so baffled that this girl could do this to me. I decided to take all that energy and put it into the gym before the '81 Olympia. I just opened the door to the Gold's Gym that day, that year, and boom, everything would work. It was a magical year. Any exercise I did was, wow, mind-blowing. And I would train like every day looked better and better. I'm in the mirror, I'm scared of myself in the mirror, because I was so focused on this. I had the opportunity to be very selfish at that time, and you gotta be selfish at times, and I did, but the fact that something really devastating happened in my life gave me the opportunity to have something great happen. And I think that's the way it works. You gotta have good and bad. In life, there's good and there's evil, and there's good and bad. And a lot of times when evil and heavy, terrible things comes along in your life, it's really an opportunity. And everything I looked at in my life that's been bad, or like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I think back now, it gave me an opportunity. Opportunity is disguised as problems. Okay? If you don't have problems, you don't have a life. Everybody has problems. In fact, the more money you have, the more problems you have. The more money, the more stuff I had, the more problems I have. Versus having no money and no life, you have a lot of problems too. Living on the beach, you know, with a lot of guys I know, okay? Somewhere in the middle seems to be the happiest for me. I have a problem in big finance, big business. In the gym, we do things because we can. We add 20 kilos to each side of the bar because we can. Sometimes it gets us in trouble, adding too much weight too soon. In business, big finance, sometimes you do things because you can, not because it's right. And I found it's the same kind of mentality. But I'm here to tell you, the energy that worked in the gym did work in the rest of my life too, but I decided to come back because this is my church. This is my home. This is what's given me life. And you get to a point when you get older, you want to give back to something that's given you so much.